In this video, I will show you how to work a cable cast-on. This type of cast-on is typically used when you want to cast on in the middle of your work, such as at the underarms in a top-down sweater, or at the beginning of a row when working neck shaping. It can also be used when initially casting on for a project. In this demo, I will show you how to cable cast on at the beginning of a row, but the technique is the same regardless of where you use it. So the first step is to take your right needle and insert it in between the next two stitches on your left needle. So you're not going to go into the stitches, you're going to go literally in between the two. I'll flip this up so you can see. Then you're going to take your yarn and wrap it around the right needle, just like you typically would to knit. Then you're going to pull this loop through the two stitches, again, just like you typically would to knit, but instead of sliding any stitch off of the left needle, you're going to take this loop and you're going to place it on the left needle, just like that. And then cinch up just a little bit. So that's one stitch cable cast on. Let's do that again. So go in between the next two stitches on the left needle, wrap the yarn, bring the loop through, and then place it on the left needle. Now here's a tip I like to do. After I have done two cast on stitches, I'll go ahead and take a removable marker and place it to the left of the two cast on stitches. I do it at this point because I find it easier to work my cast ons not near the marker. So I do the two cast-ons, then I place the marker. And then the other reason it's helpful is often you have to cable cast on a number of stitches and it can be hard to identify, well, exactly how many have I cast on? So this will help you keep track of that. So let's go ahead and cable cast on another stitch. So go in between the next two stitches, wrap the yarn, bring the loop through. Now, one thing I'm going to talk about here is in some instructions, you might find they tell you to twist the stitch before putting it on the left needle like that. I don't twist the stitch. I've done both ways. Honestly, I don't see a huge difference between the two, and I just find it more comfortable not to twist it. But if in your particular instructions, it does say to twist it, it's totally fine to do so. And if you find that you just prefer the look of the twist, you could definitely do it. There's nothing wrong with it. But I just personally find that not twisting it is my preference. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that loop on there. Let's do one more. So I'm going to go in between, wrap the yarn, bring the loop through. And then again, I don't twist it. I just go ahead and I place it right there on the left needle. So you'll continue in this manner until you've casted on the instructed number of stitches. That is how you work a cable cast on.